All right, guys, it's wet and it's time to get to it. All right, guys, so you just saw me wash my hair. I mean, I'm kind of cut it short, but it's soaking wet, right? And if you see any white in there, that's grays. Anyway, so just gonna kind of squeeze out some of the moisture. I want to keep a lot of it for this process, so I'm squeezing, that's it. Nothing else. Now at this point, you go ahead and put on your little lotion or whatever so your skin doesn't dry throughout this process, and I have dry skin. So I'm going to try to hurry up and rush this video so I can get that done. If you want to spray some oils on your hair, you can. There you go. And you got to realize, since my hair still has moisture, that oil probably going to start leaking down my face. So probably a bad idea, but we're going to get to it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get to it. So again, I have my handy mesh towel. I haven't done anything with it yet. I didn't dry my hair off because I need it down. I just sprayed a little bit of oil on my head. I have this, but this for me is a no-go. It causes my hair to flake, so I'm not putting it in there. I do have this. I'll use a little bit of it. I don't use a lot of it because it causes my hair to flake. So I prefer oils. And I told you, I showed you the oils: peppermint oil, tea tree oil. I don't need a bunch of stuff to hold it, and I'll show you why. Because this is so easy. So this is how it looks on the inside. I'm gonna take my dry towel, put some of that in there, just a little dollop, and I'm closing this up. I don't need that anymore, okay? I'm gonna take my peppermint oil, put a little bit of that on there. If it'll open, I don't know what's up with this thing. Okay, we're gonna take the lid off. How about that? It just knows I'm filming and don't want to do right. Okay, take my peppermint oil. Whoop. A little dollop. If I was cooking, and I am a cook, that'd be a tablespoon. All right. Let's see if I took the plastic off this one. Take my tea tree oil. Okay. I didn't take the foil off this one either. There's a little foil thing, and since I'm filming, I don't have time to be fooling with that. Right here. So basically, oils. Mostly oils. I need it anyway. So here we go, guys. Get up close and personal, and look. I'm gonna go. You see it was bushy. Now watch. We got to get real aggressive with it. One side at a time. I'm probably slinging water and everything. I think I'm slumping my oil in my eye. But it's, tea tree, y'all. Let me wipe that out. But anyway, let me continue. And I'm just going to show you a side. You got to get real aggressive with it. And basically, if I did it slow, it would be like what you're doing. My hand is cupped, right? My hand is cupped, and it's like you're palm rolling, but you're palm rolling everything. Look at my roots. Look at my roots. Look at them. Look at them. You see this mesh towel gets stuck on my head? Look at my roots. You already see the hair starting to feel like it's getting longer because it's being palm rolled. But instead of me palm rolling one strand at a time and clipping it and all that stuff, and I like all that stuff. It's super neat, right? But for me, I don't have time. I got stuff to do. I travel a lot. I don't got time for it. So I call my lock lady up when she can make it. She makes it. When she can't, I'm on a plane. And that just is what it is. So I might call my daughter and tell her to braid my hair. Tell her to braid it. Or I just might wear it down. But whatever, For me, guys, I like to wear my hair down once I feel like it's got some length. So what I did this time when I grew them, to be safe, I made sure that the sides are always kind of shaved, right? And so I didn't just grow it everywhere intentionally because I wanted to give it a little, maybe I was doing a little sponge method style and just leaving it like the basketball players. And then voila, for you know it is here. Got some length on it. Look, you're starting to see that separation in there? You see that? You see that? You see that? I'm just going to hit it up some more, right? Oil is my friend. The oil is my friend. And so I can just feel it just wrapping around. So if you saw that big ball that I made in my head, I like to make that ball. Whatever that is, right? Because the reason you use a mesh towel versus a normal cotton towel is because the mesh towel is like, it gets stuck. You can feel it. You can feel it going over each dread. And it gets stuck, and it's like, hey, what are we doing here? We're rolling it, because with our palm, we're rolling it. We're rolling it, right? So as I start to pull my hair back, you see the length start getting there. Again, the ones I have the most difficulty with are these front two, and I always have. But I'm going to spray them and hit them up anyway. Again, it's just oil. And maybe I'll take another dollop of this stuff. But again, it makes your hair flake, so it ain't what you want to do in your life. But there it is. Here we go. My last couple of rolls, guys. Hit this front up real good, real nice. You see that? You hit it up until you get that separation. And you can feel it in your hands and in your fingers, so you spread your fingers apart. So really, if you do this process right, like if you're a neat freak or whatever, a good 10 minutes is all you need. Then, you can put some blow dry on there if you want to. Look at that. Look at that. See? Look at that. If you want to. And then put a little satin cap on your head. Don't blow dry it for long. And what you have is your hair twisted up. My son stopped me the other day. He's growing some dreads. He said, hey, Pops, why your dreads don't ever get frizzy? And I'm thinking to myself, because one, I wash my hair, right? I wash my hair once a week. If I go swimming, I'm going to wash it there. So it'll be twice a week. But yeah, I go do this. He's talking about between loctician appointments. I'm like, bruh, I might go to a loctician once every 2 months, to be honest with you. But I like that clean look. I like the fresh barrel rolls they give me and all that good stuff. But hey, man, I'm too busy to set a lot of appointments. I can't make a lot of them. So why disappoint them? Why disappoint myself? So that is what it is. But anyway, you get the gist of it. It's your boy. It's LaVinny, man. I'm back. For you, those of you who have never seen this, my initial time, I started with the sponge. Went through so many variations of what I needed to do and how I needed to do them. Finally grew the dreads. Had them for 2 years. Got laid off of a great job. And I had to start over. So anyway, that's my story. If you haven't seen some of the other videos, some of the other content, please check on to that. Check on to some of my travels that I've always talked about. I just never showed you. I show it now. Check on some of the business stuff. I've always talked about it, never showed you. I show it now. And check on to my dichotomy about my life. And you'll know who I am. All right, it's your boy, man. I'm out. Peace. Look at that separation. Look at that length. Look at all that. Look at that to the root. It's in there, baby. It's in there. And so now I can effectively go over. Look at that root. I can effectively go over, have my daughter braid it or get it barrel rolled, and it's fresh, or almost as fresh as it would have been had I gone to a loctician, right? Obviously, they take more care, and it's slender. And look, I can take this one right here, and I can go this direction and look, do it myself, right? And lay it back. That'll get it even cleaner. But I'm not doing all that. I don't have time. I got 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes into my next thing. So that is what it is. I appreciate you guys tuning in.